Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jared here with Razel's Revenge Gaming again, just giving you a weekly rundown of some interesting tidbits I thought you guys might want to know about. Um, there's a lot of stuff that caught my interest, but just a few things that I figured you guys might be interested in. I'm not going to go into like in depth on them, just touch on them and let you know that it's a thing. So if you want to figure out more about it, just do a wonderful Google search and all that, and you'll learn way more. Um, I'm a little pressed for time today because I got to get ready and pack to go back out of town next week for work. So go me. Anyways, let's get started, I guess. So small news first. We have Steam letting you actually be able to purchase the the soundtracks for games that you don't own. So that's kind of a nifty little feature. You know, if you really enjoy the soundtrack of a game and you don't own it, you can now purchase it on Steam without having to actually own the game. Um, I mean, that's cool, I suppose. I don't really buy soundtracks, but there have been a few in the past that have been really cool, and I have actually just not played the game and listened to the music as it played. So there's that, I suppose. Everyone's got their thing, I guess. Um, to the Moon is going to get a Switch launch on the 16th of this month. It'll be on the Nintendo eShop for about $12, $13, somewhere around there. So if you want to play that game, now you can on your Switch. There's that. Uh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX is actually getting a port on the Nintendo Switch for March the 6th of this year. So if you're a Pokemon fan, you've got another game to look forward to. Also, speaking about Pokemon, you have the Sword and Shield expansion passes. Um, one's going to be out at the end of June, and the other one is going to be, I think, a little later in 2020 than June. But at least June 2020, you're going to get one of them. It's going to be the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. I believe Isle of Armor is for Shield, and the Crown Tundra is for whatchamacallit, Sword. I may have those flip-flopped. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, you're going to get some DLC for your beautiful Pokemon game. What else small? Let's see. Oh, there's a rumor going around that the Silent Hill designer Masahiro Ito might be working on Kojima's new horror game, so that's something to actually look forward to. I speculated a while back that since Kojima had his, I guess, success with his latest game, Death Stranding, and they were working more towards like a movie vibe with their games or whatnot, this might actually go right hand in hand with it, considering that if it's a horror game, it's not going to be like shoot 'em up and action packed and all that good stuff. So yeah, it might actually be pretty good. Um, yeah, I had to lean over and fix my piece of paper. Sorry about that, guys. It just fell off, and it is what it is. Pressing on. Other small thing. Oh, the Xbox Game Pass games for this month. It's supposed to be Tekken 7, Frostpunk, and Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. So look forward to those on the games with gold. That should actually be pretty cool. They gave Tekken 6 or Tekken Tag Team last month, I believe it was. So that's pretty cool. Now, actually, I kind of have to lean over to get something that I dropped again. Oh god, because I'm cool like that and I don't have any kind of time to sit here and edit anything, so bear with me. This is probably going to be pretty painful, but again, it is what it is. So, alrighty. So, the bigger stuff that I could find would be Blizzard has they haven't really axed StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3 from the esports arena. They just won't be doing it themselves anymore. They're going to push it off onto ESL and DreamHack for a 3-year contract, so that Blizzard can focus more on the Overwatch League, which I understand, but that's really sad. Um, if it wasn't for the success of StarCraft 2, I mean, Warcraft had its thing, but I think StarCraft 2 is really what launched Blizzard into the esports arena. Um, I, it's kind of mind-boggling that they would just give up on, well, not really give up, but just pass the torch on a franchise like that to somebody else, especially with Overwatch. And while it's still very popular and successful, it's kind of waning a bit. The matches that I've seen, they're nowhere near as exciting as they used to be. You can kind of guess what people are going to be doing, what characters are going to be playing, and I don't know. I don't really want to call it stale either, but it's kind of getting that way. I'm gonna get some hate for saying that. I know this. Just let it fly. It is what it is. Um, but it's really sad to see that kind of happen. The plus side is, like I said, it's a 3-year contract with ESL and DreamHack to keep supporting StarCraft and the Warcraft esports, so you'll be able to enjoy those for at least the next 3 years, and they'll probably get the attention that they rightfully deserve, because I believe Blizzard was really just kind of getting tired of dealing with it. Again, sad to say, but I think that's probably what happened. Um, yeah, it's mind-boggling. It would be like them kind of like giving up on Diablo or something, or just passing the torch on Diablo onto someone else and moving on to a completely different IP. But who knows? Oh, the MMORPG Tycoon 2 is also available on Steam now, so if that's up your alley, it's available, so have fun with it. A little bit of stuff that I forgot to mention there. The other 2 or 3 little pieces of information I found would be, this is sad, the Magic Legends MMORPG that's supposed to be released, not anytime soon really, but it's open for beta testing. Saw the gameplay trailer for it, and it looks like an old school Xbox or PS2 game, like, no lies. I always wanted a Diablo-esque Magic the Gathering game. I thought that would be really badass. So I still have hopes for it, but I'm not holding my breath like I was before, because it looks pretty rough. Um, and I didn't really notice much of an MMORPG aspect to it. There was literally 2 players floating around on the arena doing spells and abilities and all. So let's hope that they up that game a bit. Still, I got hopes for it, but again, like I said, I'm not holding my breath for it. I just, it seems like they could do better, and it kind of smells like there's going to be a shit ton of microtransactions and maybe even like some pay to win gimmicks in there, which would completely ruin the experience. But we'll have to see the finished product and all that. I signed up for the beta, so maybe if I get into it, I can let you guys know how it was and all that. If there's no no NDAs with it or anything. Um, Moving on, something that kind of took me by surprise, but was kind of cool. Double-edged sword. Took me by surprise, was cool, but I could see where it would backfire. Platinum Games, the people who brought you Vanquish, Nier Automata, and Bayonetta, and I think like a couple other games, they partnered with Tencent. Now, this wasn't a general partnership. This wasn't like a Tencent being like, I bought you, I own you now, dance, mofo, dance. It was just Tencent basically investing in them, allowing Platinum Games to do what they've always wanted to do, which was self-publish. Which is badass because when Scalebound was announced and then it was taken away from them, I think that was a blow to them, like just like straight up just nose punch, done. So it made them want to go off on their own a little bit more and just self-publish, so that way they're in control of their IPs and all that good stuff, which is the way it should be. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they've got going on, seeing what kind of great things they can do with that injection of funds they just got. So something to keep your eyeballs on. And I guess last but not least would be that supposedly, according to the Sony Interactive president and CEO Jim Ryan, says the PS5 has unique features that haven't been seen yet, which, I mean, okay, big news. We kind of figured that not everything is going to be disclosed right off the bat anyways, until probably, I'd give it 3 or 4 more months before we really understand what both next-gen consoles are going to have. I mean, PS5 has the, what is that, 3D audio with the controller and the haptic feedback. Um, yeah, so that's kind of cool, actually. And pardon the continuing scratching my head there. I think I got bit by something, and there's an itchy little bump back there, but I digress. Um, he also says that the Japanese version won't be pushed back as far as it was with the PS4 launch, so that's pretty cool to be able to hit both markets seemingly simultaneously, which will just be them raking in the cash and hand over fist. One of the big things that people keep saying recently are, well, the PS5 is going to have PS5 exclusives. No shit. Every console has exclusives. That shouldn't be a bullet point to put on your please dear God buy this system when it launches thing. Every system has exclusive launch titles. That's a no-brainer. That's like saying this console plays video games. Yeah, it sure does. That's why I bought it. I want to play video games. Um, so that's pretty much about it, I guess. Really, like I said, I was trying to scramble to make this video and to pack and all that good stuff to get ready to go back out of town for work. It's been a little hectic. I apologize about that. I've been trying to be as active as I can, at least. So, yeah. Um, as always, follow me on the social media outlets that I'm on, Twitter, Minds, Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube, drop a like, hit the sub button, all that good stuff. This is a really, really terrible video. I'm sorry. I could have done way better had I had actual proper time to plan for this and sit down and do it right, but like I said, man, it is what it is. I've become a busy dude lately, and I'm trying. Oh, and a big shout out to One Up Games and the Resurrection event that happened yesterday. Pretty badass. That's the third one, I believe. It's an event that I help sponsor, so if you're local in the area of upstate South Carolina, and you enjoy fighting games and participating in fighting games, or just going to go and watch tournaments and all that good stuff, visit his shop, One Up Video Games. The links are on my website and all that. It's a pretty badass place, and he hosts some pretty badass events. So, yeah, keep that in mind. I'm going to let it go, guys, because I'm going to do one more video about Destiny and the state of Shadowkeep, and since I've been playing it for a while now, I believe I can give it kind of a proper review. I know I just heard everyone be like, Destiny, oh shit. But yeah, Destiny. So there'll be another video coming out about Destiny. Just keep eyeballs peeled. Jesus, I can't talk. And I always appreciate you guys' support, sharing, liking, all that. It's why I do this, even the terrible videos like this one. It's for you guys and because I enjoy doing it. But Anyways, everyone have a good one, and I will see you on the next video. If you don't watch the next video, that's cool. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's, all that good stuff, and hopefully I'll do better next week, and you guys take it easy.